Yo guys, what's going on and welcome back to our Rainbow Six Siege video. Today we are going to be talking about the new quarantine game mode or game within Rainbow Six Siege. So apart from that guys, if you want to listen about it then make sure to carry to the end of the video because there's tons of stuff which is new to the game which people haven't heard before. And apart from that, make sure to leave a like, subscribe and turn on notifications if you're new, and let's get straight into this video. So guys, first of all, most of you will probably know there is meant to be a new game mode coming to Rainbow Six Siege which is going to be quarantine. Now, this game mode is just kind of meant to be like the old kind of contamination thing, but a bit better and just a whole new game in general coming to it, which is very interesting to see because a lot of people do like the game modes that Rainbow Six Siege do bring because they're very limited time event, and most of the time they tend to do them really well, apart from Radiant Mute Protocol, which was kind of like full of bugs and glitches, which kind of killed it off, but the potential was there for the actual kind of game mode, which was interesting to see. So guys, it's just really cool to see so many people are excited for this event, because myself, I would actually love to just get maybe a new game mode coming to Rainbow Six Siege instead of just playing the whole ranked and bomb every single time, because I think a lot of people when they play Rainbow Six Siege, they play maybe like the first month or so, then after that they just fall like out of the game because it's just so repetitive, because people like the whole difference in it, especially when you get these new games such as like Among Us and Fall Guys, because it just changes up so much because people like different games that just are different, because when you look at those, they've got different game modes, maybe not such as Among Us because it's just more kind of like jokes and friendly, but when you go to like COD, stuff like that, it's always changing up and there's different game modes you can always play. So guys, I do think this would be perfect for it. However, now there's kind of talk about what was actually going to be happening. So it was meant to be coming around around this time, so around the whole kind of December time, because that's what it just was meant to happen, which was interesting to see, but it just hasn't now. So like, everyone's wondering what's actually happened, because it was meant to come out and many people were confused because of when it was meant to come out, and because it hasn't come out, people are kind of just confused. And so this video is just going to be kind of an update of when it is going to be coming out. Now, first of all, this could not be coming out until 2022. I know, about a year and a half away. That is really crazy, and many people are thinking like, well, what's the point of even telling us now if it's going to come out in the next 2 years? But guys, for me, I don't think Rainbow Six Siege is going to last for another 2 years, in my opinion. I did say it's like year 3. I didn't think we would get to year 6, but we are. Like, that is something crazy, and Rainbow Six Siege have done really well to actually survive this long for a game. Like, the only other games that I can think that have survived this long is GTA, because all the other games, like, people die out, they bring out new versions, and that's just the way the cycle goes. When you look at like FIFA, you look at COD, they bring out a new one every single year. If they didn't bring out a new one every single year, I guarantee people would just fall out like of love with that COD and stuff like that, and that would be something like massive for the game. And for Rainbow Six Siege to carry on this for like 6 years is crazy. So my thing is, I don't think they'll go to like 7 or 8 years. I think it will stop maybe around the 6th or the 7th year, and they'll finally bring out another game, and that's just my opinion on it. Especially this time where we've got so much time on our hands to actually do so much work because of the lockdowns, stuff like that. People can work from home, ideas for what more, and it's just so much more easier for people to work at home because they have more time. But guys, let me know what you do think. Do you think we'll last till like year 7, year 8? Because if we do, that is crazy. And if they do last to year 7, year 8, will they go to year 10 and get a 10-year anniversary? Because that's crazy. But in my opinion, I don't think they will, because in 10 years time, or like 5 years time even, the graphics are going to change and people are going to want those new graphics within the game. So it's really cool. I know they can update it, but it's just so much harder when the game's already out there, when they can just produce a new game and get it done. Especially as well, they bring out the whole crossplay thing, which is just interesting to see, and they're not bringing out crossplay with Rainbow Six Siege. So what is the point of it? Because you can't have that crossplay. It's part of the kind of the new way like games do work and things like that. So it's just interesting to see if they will get it or not. But now, like I said, it is meant to come out in the next 2 years or within 2022. However, we've been told by an actual kind of confirmed date based on everything else. So Far Cry 6 was actually meant to be coming out within February time, and that's been cancelled. Like, just pure because everything's been going on, it's been cancelled, the graphics have been cancelled, and it's just not what they wanted to do, and they kind of rushed it, especially after Ghost Recon. Ghost Recon was rushed and they just weren't happy with it anymore. Like, the game wasn't doing as expected as it was to. It was kind of a flop in my opinion, and I think everyone else and the whole gaming community can admit it was a flop just purely because of how it did perform. That's just purely because they rushed, and they've just decided to delay Far Cry 6 because Far Cry is a loved series by most people, especially after Far Cry 3. Like, many people's attention just got straight into it, and it's just interesting to see, like, will they manage to actually put off a good game, or will it just flop like Ghost Recon again? So this also did cause quarantine to actually get like postponed, I would kind of say. Like, maybe not just like, yeah, not cancelled, but just more postponed, but just purely because of Ghost Recon flopping, and obviously having to cancel in other games to make sure they have actually kept up with it. But the pretty much rumour is that the date of the actual kind of quarantine is meant to be March 21st, 2021. Now, this isn't far away at all. Like, March 21st is maybe about 6 months away, so half a year-ish, or it's November now even, so about 5 months away. So not that far to go, and to be fair, especially in the climate we're going, and we're spending obviously another like lockdown in the UK for next month. So after this month of lockdown, it's only 4 months away. Like, it's just going to creep up upon us, and we're just shocked, especially now that many people are at home playing games, and we can't go these lockdowns. You got to think, back in March when we got the lockdown, it's now November. How quick has that time flown? Like, we had so much time, people got so bored, but in my opinion, the time just did flow by, and it's just crazy how quick that went, and it's interesting to see what everything has happened. So it's just mad and how quick that was going, and just proves how quick this new actual kind of quarantine map will come, because you think about, we'll have probably year 6 season 1 after we've had year 5 season 4, and then coming up to obviously year 6 season 2, the quarantine game mode is going to come out. But guys, what do you think about this whole quarantine game mode? Not much is being released, but a lot of it kind of like the basis has, so let me know what you do think about it. But overall, I do think that March 21st does seem far away, but it's not, and I'd rather them get it right than rush it and ruin the game and kind of just flop like Ubisoft did before with Ghost Recon. So yeah. But apart from that, guys, I hope you did enjoy it. Make sure to leave a like, turn notifications. I'm currently in lockdown. Obviously, I do work from home as well, so I should be able to produce more videos. And I have a PC coming soon, so I will be doing a little video on that to kind of showcase you and help anyone out with YouTube on what I do use. So yeah, apart from that, guys, I hope you did enjoy. Leave a like, turn on notifications, and apart from that, until next time, see ya.